Hey everyone, so the problem that we'll be discussing today is from the recent November Long challenge, and the problem name is Weird Palindrome Making. So the difficulty level of this problem is easy and its prerequisites are none. So let's have a look at the problem statement. So Navij is from a tribe that speaks some weird language. Their alphabet consists of n distinct characters. Okay, so he has an array A1, A2, A3 up to n, and AI denotes the number of occurrences of the ith character with him. Okay, so now he wants to make a palindromic string using all the characters he has. Okay, so now every character he has must be used in that string. So in order to make this possible, he can perform the following operation, that he can select an I and convert all occurrences of the ith alphabet to any other alphabet. Okay, so let's just consider something like this, say 2, 2, 3. So basically A, B, C, right? So A is equal to 2, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 3. So can we convert a palindrome with this? So the answer is yes, we can. So A, B, C, 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 B, A. So this is our palindrome that will be converting, and we did not have to use this operation. So yeah, find the minimum number of operations required such that Navij can make a palindromic string using all the characters he has. And it can be proven that there always exists one such sequence. So the answer always exists. We have to just output the number of operations required. So let us take another example over here. So for example, we have uh, A2, B3 and C3. Okay. So A2, B3, C3. So let us try to first make a palindrome out of these. So you put something like A and then B, C, B, C, B, C. So if you see, this is not a palindrome, and anyhow, if you jumble it, you cannot change it into a palindrome. So the best way here would be to convert all B's into C's. So after doing that operation, we have A2 and C6. So with this, we can make the palindrome A, C, 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 and A again. So this is the answer for this one. So let us now try and see the idea that we are using in this. So basically what we can do is, so you saw that when we got two odd numbers over here, so it is basically 2, 3, 3. So here we have two odd numbers, right? So for every pair of odd numbers, we can replace them into one even number by just adding them together. Now, what this helps us do is that when we have even number, so this cannot form a palindrome, but 2, 6, this definitely can form a palindrome, right? So for every pair of odd numbers, if we add them and convert them into even number, it will always be possible to form a palindrome. So let's take this example, 1, 5, 3, 5. Okay, so A, B, C, D. Now again, if you see anyhow you arrange this, you cannot form a palindrome. So the again here the best method would be add 5 and 1 and get 6, and here add 3 and 5 get 8. So 6 and 8 you can easily form a palindrome. How? Simple, just do, say, so this was A and this is D, suppose. So we have A, and then all D's, right? D, 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 and again we have 3 A's. So this is our palindrome, right? So basically what we have to do over here is to try and find all pairs of such odd numbers and add them to each other so that they are converted into even numbers. So now what about the number of operations, which is our answer in this case? So what we have to do is just calculate pair of odd numbers, right? Number of pairs of odd numbers. And what are number of pairs of odd numbers? They are nothing but number of odd numbers divided by 2. right? So these are the number of pairs of odd numbers. Therefore, number of operations is equal to this number of odd numbers divided by 2. So this is our final answer. So what we can simply do is we can run a for loop, take input, we can check whether check for odd, and if it is odd we can maintain a count equal to 0. So check for odd, if odd then count plus plus, right? And finally we have to print count divided by 2. So this is our final answer that we have to print. So yeah, we have seen the solution as well. Now let us directly jump to the implementation. So starting with the implementation, here I'm directly showing you a submitted solution that I've submitted in CodeChef. So in this solution, we have taken input t, number of test cases. We have taken input n, which is the size of the array, and we have initiated a variable count is equal to 0. Now here I've run a simple for loop int I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, int x, c in x. So we are just taking input the array. We don't actually need to store this. That's why I've not declared the array over here, but you can do that as well, no issues. And if x mod 2, then count plus plus. What is x mod 2? We are checking if x is odd or even. So if x mod 2, which means x is odd, count plus plus. And at the end, what we do, we just print count divided by 2, which is the number of pairs of odd numbers, which is our answer. So yeah, basically this was the whole solution, and this is an accepted solution. So this is definitely going to work. And yeah, let me know if you have any doubts. Thank you.